On August 20, 2025, Target made headlines by announcing that Michael Fiddelke, its chief operating officer and a respected company veteran, would become the next CEO. This decision marked a pivotal moment for the retail giant, signaling not just a change in leadership, but the beginning of a new chapter in Target's storied history. Fiddelke's journey with Target spans over 2 decades, during which he has held a variety of key roles, earning a reputation for his steady hand and deep understanding of the company's inner workings. Fiddelke's appointment, which will officially take effect on February 1, 2026, represents a generational shift at the top as he prepares to succeed Brian Cornell, the highly regarded leader who has steered Target through both prosperous and turbulent times. The board's decision reflects a desire for continuity, but also a recognition that fresh perspectives are needed to navigate the challenges ahead. This leadership transition comes at a critical juncture for Target. The company is grappling with faltering sales, shrinking profit margins, and a stock price that has seen significant declines over the past year. These financial headwinds have put pressure on the company to adapt quickly, innovate, and restore investor confidence. The urgency for change is palpable, as both employees and shareholders look for signs of a turnaround. At 49, Michael Fiddelke is seen as a stabilizing force, chosen not only for his extensive experience, but also for his unwavering commitment to Target's core values. Colleagues describe him as approachable, analytical, and deeply invested in the company's culture. His leadership style is expected to blend tradition with innovation, drawing on his knowledge of Target's operations while seeking new ways to drive growth. Fiddelke inherits a brand with a fiercely loyal customer base and a strong national presence, but he also faces the daunting task of reigniting growth in a fiercely competitive retail landscape. E-commerce giants, shifting consumer habits, and economic uncertainty all pose significant challenges. To succeed, Fiddelke will need to inspire his teams, reimagine Target's strategy, and restore the company's competitive edge. The transition will be gradual and carefully managed. Brian Cornell, who has been instrumental in shaping Target's modern identity, will remain as executive chair, providing guidance and ensuring a smooth handover. This continuity at the top is designed to reassure employees, partners, and investors alike that Target's mission and values will remain intact during this period of change. Inside Target's headquarters, there's a sense of cautious optimism. Many believe that Fiddelke's deep experience and analytical approach will help the company quickly identify its most pressing issues and implement effective solutions. Employees are hopeful that his leadership will foster collaboration, spark innovation, and set a clear path forward. Meanwhile, the market is watching every move closely. Investors and analysts know that the stakes for Target's future have never been higher. As the Fiddelke era begins, all eyes are on how he will steer the company through uncertainty and toward renewed success. Over the past 11 years, Brian Cornell's leadership as CEO has completely transformed Target, taking it from a period of uncertainty and struggle to a new era of innovation and growth. When Cornell first took the helm, Target was facing significant challenges, including declining sales, a lack of clear direction, and fierce competition from both traditional retailers and emerging online giants. Under his guidance, Target evolved into a modern omni-channel powerhouse, seamlessly blending in-store and digital experiences to meet the changing needs of customers. Cornell championed investments in technology, store remodels, and employee training, ensuring that Target stayed ahead of retail trends. He navigated the company through turbulent times, including a major data breach that threatened customer trust, the costly and ultimately unsuccessful expansion into Canada, and the rapid rise of e-commerce competitors. Instead of retreating, Cornell doubled down on innovation, investing heavily in digital capabilities, supply chain improvements, and a refreshed store experience. His focus on developing Target's own private label brands and launching convenient services like Drive Up and Shipped proved crucial, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic, when shoppers turned to contactless pickup and delivery in record numbers. These initiatives not only fueled growth, but also helped Target build stronger relationships with its customers. However, the retail landscape continued to shift. In recent years, rising inflation forced many consumers to prioritize essentials over discretionary spending, revealing weaknesses in Target's merchandising strategy and putting pressure on profits. At the same time, Target found itself at the center of cultural debates, such as the backlash over Pride Month collections, which brought new scrutiny and complicated its public image. These controversies highlighted the delicate balance retailers must strike in today's polarized environment. Now, as Brian Cornell prepares to step back from his role, he leaves behind a company that is more technologically advanced and resilient than ever before, but one that still faces stagnant sales and ongoing profitability challenges. Cornell's legacy is a stronger, more innovative Target with a solid foundation for the future. Yet, the next chapter will require bold new strategies and fresh leadership to navigate the evolving retail landscape and ensure continued success. Michael Fiddelke's rise from intern to CEO is a testament to Target's internal talent pipeline. Starting in 2003, he gained experience across finance, merchandising, and supply chain, building a holistic view of the business. As CFO, he steered Target through pandemic volatility, honing a data-driven, disciplined approach. His recent role leading the Enterprise Acceleration Office positioned him as the architect of Target's turnaround strategy. Fiddelke's deep institutional knowledge and problem-solving skills made him the clear choice for CEO. The board's decision signals confidence in his ability to lead through turbulence. Now he must deliver results where it matters most, restoring growth and relevance. Fiddelke's 2 decades at Target have shaped him into a leader with a rare, cross-functional expertise that few in the retail world can match. From his earliest days at the company, he immersed himself in every aspect of the business, gaining a deep understanding of what makes Target tick, from the sales floor to the boardroom. Over the years, he held key roles in finance, merchandising, and human resources, learning the language and priorities of every team. This broad experience allowed him to bridge gaps between departments, fostering collaboration and innovation across the organization. His time in merchandising was especially formative, teaching him the art and science behind curating Target's signature "expect more, pay less" promise. He learned how to anticipate customer needs, spot trends, and create the inviting store experiences that have become synonymous with the brand. As Chief Financial Officer, Fiddelke faced unprecedented challenges during the pandemic. He managed capital with a steady hand, balancing urgent investments in digital transformation and supply chain resilience with the financial discipline needed to keep the company strong. Later, as Chief Operating Officer, he took on the massive responsibility of overseeing daily operations across nearly 2,000 stores nationwide. He confronted issues like messy aisles, out-of-stock items, and the ever-changing expectations of shoppers in a post-pandemic world. These operational challenges are not just minor inconveniences. They threaten the very standards that have set Target apart for decades. Now, they demand urgent and decisive action. Fiddelke's hands-on experience from the ground level to the executive suite gives him a clear-eyed view of what needs fixing and the credibility to lead change. As he steps into this new chapter, his leadership will be measured by how quickly and effectively he can restore Target's high standards, and most importantly, regain the trust and loyalty of shoppers who expect nothing less. Fiddelke takes charge as Target faces economic and operational headwinds. Post-pandemic, consumers are prioritizing essentials, hurting Target's discretionary sales and profits. In 2025, earnings dropped over 20%, and the stock is down 22%, a stark signal to investors. Operationally, messy stores and out-of-stock issues have eroded the brand's reputation. Social controversies like backlash over Pride Month merchandise have further complicated Target's standing. Restoring in-store excellence and reconnecting with shoppers is now a top priority. Fiddelke must also navigate a polarized social climate while rebuilding trust. The turnaround will require swift, decisive action on multiple fronts. Target is squeezed by Walmart's value dominance and Amazon's digital prowess. Walmart is winning budget shoppers, especially in groceries, while Amazon sets the bar for convenience and speed. Target's middle market positioning is under threat as consumers seek either the lowest prices or trade up. The end of the Ulta Beauty partnership in 2026 removes a key traffic driver. Fiddelke must sharpen Target's value proposition and reinvigorate its cheap chic identity. Owned brands and a superior shopping experience are critical differentiators. Flawless execution, clean stores, stocked shelves, helpful staff will be essential. Fiddelke's challenge proved Target can win against retail's toughest competitors. Fiddelke's revival plan is a disciplined return to Target's core strengths. First, he'll restore operational excellence, clean stores, full shelves, and a seamless customer experience. Next, he'll revitalize owned brands, ensuring they deliver style, quality, and value. Technology and efficiency will drive smarter decisions and better inventory management. The goal free up resources for innovation and customer experience. Fiddelke's passion for Target is matched by a pragmatic focus on results. His blueprint isn't radical reinvention, but a sharp refocus on what made Target great. Success will be measured by profitable growth and renewed customer loyalty. Fiddelke's appointment sparked debate: insider continuity or outsider disruption. The board chose deep company knowledge over a fresh perspective, betting on execution over vision. Yet 96% of surveyed investors preferred an external candidate, hoping for bold change. The stock dropped 10% after the announcement, reflecting skepticism. Investors worry Fiddelke may be too tied to the current strategy to make tough changes. The board believes Target's issues are executional, not strategic. Fiddelke must prove his insider status is an asset and win over doubters fast. Fiddelke's rise is a bet on institutional knowledge and cultural continuity. The board hopes his deep roots will enable a swift, effective turnaround. If successful, Target could reclaim market share, restore growth, and re-energize its brand. Failure would fuel calls for outside leadership and risk further decline. Fiddelke must blend insider expertise with bold action, honoring Target's legacy while fixing its flaws. His journey from intern to CEO is inspiring, but the real test begins now. The future of the bullseye depends on his ability to lead Target into a new era.